Hello there. This is the final chapter of From the Heart, take 10. Well, my friends, I have shared with you all of the things that I have been through. And those things have shaped who I am. And when I pull back, when I take a step back and I can see the bigger picture, what I see are the two choices that we are always presented with: love or fear, and how we respond. Energy is everything. And that is the biggest thing that I've learned in this life is energy, is to trust the feelings that I have within a space, within an experience. From the very second my body starts to tell me what's going on. And it's up to me whether I listen to that. So I'm very mindful of what I consume, not just what I ingest, but like the people that I put myself around, the experiences that I have. You know, I was somebody who was such a people pleaser, and I was always saying yes. And how can I give more? And I've learned, boundaries and saying no was so important. It was an act of self-love, not abandonment, not betrayal. I don't do things that I don't feel. For a long time, I pushed myself and I pushed myself and I ignored myself, all the signs, not trusting. And it found me in spaces that were really, really painful. That is one of the best things you can do for yourself, is to listen to your heart. We are presented with love versus fear all the time in conversations, the things that we listen to and what we choose to believe. And that is what I believe awakening is. It's coming to a space of going, wait a minute, how do I feel about that? Do I believe that? Do I trust that? Is that really for me? And that's where we are right now as a society, as a world, is in a giant awakening. We are seeing the things outside of us break and be chaotic and not work. And so we need to come together, to listen. 5 years ago when we went through the pandemic and we were all separated, I remember going into a grocery store and I stood close to somebody, I guess, and I went to reach for something out of the cold section, and she stepped back. She was so afraid. And I went home and I cried. That's what was happening, the separation. And that is the biggest lie. We are all connected and we need one another. We need one another. Human beings are built for community. We are built to thrive as one because we are one. We are each fractals of a light, united in energy. And that energy is love. Fear, which translates into hate, and that is all a lie. That is all an illusion, my friends. I am you and you are me, and we are one. And what connects us is our hearts, our beautiful beating hearts. The expression that only we can share with the world is our magic. For me, that is how I have learned to heal. By dancing, by singing, by chanting, channeling light language, writing poetry, sharing my experiences, because I believe that I went through what I have gone through in order to help others go through what they are going through. You are not alone. You are not crazy. There is nothing wrong with you. You've had enough. The pain has gotten to the point where change can now happen. Suffering does not need to continue. That is not the end. It is merely the beginning. And I am here to help people in their awakening, in their healing journey. And that is what From the Heart is centered on. It's choosing love. It's knowing love. It's being love. And that can only come from inside. It cannot be externalized. The things, the people, the experiences that we have, they add to the beauty and the joy of who we are inside. And getting to know yourself, becoming your own best friend, your own hero, that is up to you, my friends. That is nobody else's role but yours. You have the power. Once you begin to discover this, it just, there's no stopping you. There's no stopping you. Trusting yourself, believing in yourself, loving yourself. These are the things that I kept away from myself for so many years. And I struggled and I was in pain and my voice was stifled until I started to lean in and learn and accept and be who I am. And today I can fully say that I am so happy with where I am. I love myself. I give myself grace. And I am rooted into Mother Earth, here to help others on their healing journey. I love people so, so much. I have such an affinity for all living things, for people, for animals. I am here for it all. And so let's get together in community and share who we are and rise and shine and share our magic. You are needed. You are special. You are important. There's so much more coming. There's so much more coming. And I'm here to embrace your experiences as I have embraced my own. So if this resonates with you, reach out to me. Let's have a one-to-one healing session. Let's come together in community. From my heart to yours. Namaste.